All right, good morning. We might just kick it off here. Welcome, thanks for attending today. Some of you may have attended our Essential 8 Plus security sessions previously, where we've discovered cybersecurity guidance, auditing, and remediation in partnership with the Australian Cybersecurity Centre. Today, specifically, we'll be discussing how Microsoft products and solutions fit into the security mold. Couple of key points that we'll cover today. Number one, the key challenges for small and medium businesses in a hybrid work world. Number two, enabling collaboration and IT security with Microsoft 365 Business Premium. Number three, a lot of people might not be aware, but new to Business Premium is Microsoft Defender for Business and enterprise-grade device security. And number four, the business benefits of Microsoft 365 Business Premium, helping to reduce costs and complexities. So a bit of a snapshot into the past. If you're running a business, you know that the world has changed a lot in the last few years, and we're dealing with a business landscape that's significantly different from even a year ago. Previously, as a business, you probably had employees who were co-located and were able to collaborate easily as they worked from the same office. It was also easier to do business with customers and partners through in-person meetings and physical commerce. Today, employees are working from home or multiple locations, and how you work with customers and suppliers and partners has also changed. You're probably not meeting them in person as much, and more of your business is now transacted online. There's a growing realization that remote and distributed work is here to stay, so it's important that we do it right. Interestingly, a recent Gartner survey revealed that 74% of businesses will move some of their previously on-site workforce to permanently remote positions post-COVID-19. And with that, there are three things that are top of mind for businesses. Firstly, how can we do distributed work better and enable our employees to stay productive and connected with each other and with customers and partners? Without the safety of the network perimeter of the office, and because of increased use of personal devices, security risk vectors have increased. This leads to the second question: how do we ensure that the security of our data and devices in distributed work environments? And finally, how can we manage costs in the face of economic uncertainty? With that in mind, just how vulnerable are small and medium businesses? There was a 300% increase in ransomware attacks, with more than 50% directed against small businesses. But what's worse is that while small and medium businesses face similar threats as enterprises, they don't quite have the same protection, which sometimes has catastrophic outcomes. The ACSC report estimates the average medium cost of data breach for an SMB was about $88,000, an increase of 14% year on year. That's why it makes so much economic sense for small businesses to invest in security up front. What small businesses tell us is that they need a solution that can help them optimize hybrid work while protecting themselves against cyber threats and still maintaining those costs. Microsoft 365's Business Premium can really help meet those challenges. As you can see, the 365 Business Premium is their most comprehensive offering for small and mid-sized businesses, combining the power of office productivity tools with comprehensive security and management in a cost-effective package to address the challenges we spoke about earlier. And we'll take a bit of a closer look. The 365 Business Premium provides comprehensive distributed solutions to help address these needs. It brings together your favorite productivity tools, Word, Excel, Outlook, Teams, along with advanced remote access, security, and device management capabilities. It's basically a single solution that has all that you need to run and grow your business while having peace of mind that your business information is protected. So we'll talk about a couple of the ways that Microsoft Business Premium can help you run your business and keep your employees productive, business data secure. I'll walk you through some common scenarios and challenges in businesses similar to what we look after, where employees are now working in a distributed team and need critical access to work apps and resources to communicate and collaborate with partners and customers. In this first scenario, employees of Northwind Traders work from multiple locations. Some of them are working from home, some of them are in the office, and some are mobile. The sales team is closing some big deals and they need to communicate quickly and efficiently with their marketing department on pricing and a business proposal. However, legacy communication tools means they are constantly sending attachments that get out of sync, plus they end up using different tools and apps for document creation, communication, and storage, which creates a lot of back and forth, slowing down their overall work and productivity and creating a frustrating experience for employees and customers alike. M365 comes with Microsoft Teams version 2 now, allowing Northwind employees to stay connected with their customers, vendors, and each other in one place. With Teams, you get more than just video conferencing. You get one place to access your apps for video conferencing, chat, and co-author documents, one place to access shared files and history of conversations, and an integrated app experiences that you can customize for a business's workflow. So with this, the Northwind sales team can now collaborate effortlessly in real time with their marketing team through online chat and meetings, and also co-author documents in real time, avoiding messy version control issues. They're also aware of deadlines and tasks with their integrated calendar, planner, and to-do apps. What this solution ultimately delivers is improved collaboration, faster time to market, and less time spent switching apps or managing versions, and more time being productive and closing deals, ultimately leading to business success and employee satisfaction. Now, we'll jump into the aspects of security, starting with enabling secure access to work data for employees and partners, and the problem of unauthorized access. Northwind Traders employees need access to work data as they work from home or on the go. However, there's this hacker trying to access their work email credentials from another country. As Microsoft Business Premium is a cloud-based service, employees can securely access work data anytime, anywhere. To enable the added security, you can configure Azure AD's advanced multi-factor authentication and conditional access policies. It helps ensure that the right people have the right access to the work data by controlling who, when, and where access to work apps is available. So for example, you could set up a conditional access policy with MFA that requires a second form of authentication, such as a PIN or a password, when someone tries to access the work data outside of country A or B. So even if somebody has their password stolen, the attacker is unable to access the corporate email because a second form of authentication is required. It's worth noting simply turning on MFA can help prevent over 99% of identity hacks. So we'll move on to phishing attacks. Many of you would have seen these emails pretending to come from a legitimate organization, asking for your credentials in order to defraud you. Something similar happened with Northwind Traders. An employee received an email with a link to a secure document, possibly from a well-known organization. Thinking that the email is legitimate, they enter their credentials to view the document, but the document fails to load. That said, they move on to other work and forget about the glitch. In reality, they've just delivered their username and password to hackers who can now use it to access their email and other online accounts, including systems and data used by the company. How does Microsoft Business Premium protect against this? We'll play out the same scenario again, but this time Northwind Traders are protected by anti-phishing policies and part of Microsoft 365's Business Premium by using advanced protections against phishing. Links are checked in real time to warn the user if the destination is a malicious site with safe links. When a user clicks on a URL in the email, message, or an Office file, the link is checked by Defender Safe Links and is identified as blocked, malicious, or safe before opening the website. For example, a user will get a warning page if the link is deemed malicious. The Safe Attachment feature in Microsoft 365 Business Premium scans and every attachment coming in via email. When a safe attachments policy is in place, email attachments are opened and tested in a virtual sandbox environment. If determined to be malicious, the attachment will not open. This protection also applies to attachments shared by SharePoint, online, OneDrive, or Teams. AI-powered anti-phishing intelligence is also available, helping protect against impersonation and spoofing with anti-phishing. To combat the latest phishing methods where attackers impersonate a person or a brand, machine learning is used to analyze past email patterns and relationships to find anomalies that indicate spoofing has occurred. That, coupled with multi-factor authentication, even if password is lost or stolen, attackers still won't be able to access your email or data, as a second form of authentication is required. As a business owner, you know that your business deals with tons of sensitive information. It could be customer records, employee records, social security numbers, or confidential business data like sales plans. In fact, over 80% of small and medium businesses handle personal information. So we'll play out a scenario that's fairly prevalent. Carlos is the sales manager for Northwind Traders Company. Northwind uses a lockdown folder on their file share to keep files viewable only by executives. And occasionally they use a password in an Excel spreadsheet to guard sensitive info like salaries. But these security measures are used inconsistently and the files don't travel well. Lots of documents are emailed around or saved on USB keys without any protections. Anyone can download a confidential document to their USB drive and leave the company. So how does Microsoft Business Premium protect your confidential data in this scenario? In this scenario, Azure Information Protection allows Carlos to classify the annual sales forecast as highly confidential. This essentially locks the document because highly confidential files are automatically encrypted, only accessible to company employees. After Carlos shares the file with his team, Megan, for example, another Northwind salesperson, attempts to open the file. When she opens the file, Business Premium verifies that she's a Northwind employee and it decrypts the file for her. This verification happens each time that file is accessed. The protection stays with the document, even if it's saved outside the company. So let's say Megan saves the document to a USB drive and then gets a job at another company. Happens a lot. Even though Megan still has Northwind's sales forecast, it's useless to her. When she tries to open the file, she's unable to decrypt it because she's no longer a Northwind employee. Oops. Further, with Microsoft Business Premium, you get other advanced capabilities like data loss prevention and Azure Information Protection to help classify and protect sensitive data. This includes data like employee information, confidential business data, social security numbers or tax file numbers, credit card numbers, and so on. In fact, as you can see in the slides, we have out-of-the-box capabilities to classify sensitive information like credit card numbers and tax file numbers, etc. As you think about work from anywhere, where employees use personal devices to access company data, having controls for sensitive data become even more important. And speaking of employees using personal devices, today, over 64% of small and medium businesses allow employees to access work data on personal devices. A common scenario is an employee, say a marketing manager, using their personal phone to check company email. She receives a confidential business plan and saves it for later reference, but accidentally saves it to a personal share, which is not secure. Within the Microsoft Business Premium suite, you can protect against this scenario. By setting up Intune app protection policies, you can specify that work apps are separated from personal apps and that work documents and attachments are only saved on authorized work shares like OneDrive for Business, safeguarding sensitive work information. Hopefully these scenarios give you a bit of an overview of the capabilities of 365 Business Premium. And we'll talk about some of the other reasons to consider this solution. So we've discussed how Microsoft 365 Business Premium provides multi-layer protection across identity and access apps like email, data, and devices. But as comprehensive as it is today, it's just recently gotten even more powerful with the inclusion of Microsoft Defender for Business. So we'll jump into some of those capabilities for what Defender brings to the brand. Previously, 365 Business Premium had some antivirus capabilities that came with your Windows device. However, given the increased volume and sophistication of cyber threats, Microsoft understands that small and medium businesses need a greater level of endpoint security across platforms and devices. Microsoft Defender for Business is an enterprise-grade endpoint security, that's a mouthful, for businesses with up to 300 employees. It brings the power of advanced technologies like EDR, which is endpoint detection and response, to small and medium businesses as a part of your Business Premium subscription. You can use Defender for Business to elevate your security from traditional antivirus to next-gen antivirus protection, endpoint detection and response, and threat and vulnerability management. It offers simplified configuration and management with intelligent automated investigation and response to help protect your endpoints. Defender for Business also brings together additional endpoint security capabilities in one package to remove the need for separate web and network protection, threat and vulnerability management solutions. Enterprise-grade endpoint protection security across all your devices with AI-powered automation to rapidly protect, detect, and respond to threats. Ultimately, it becomes a very easy to use, streamlined product and management experience as well that provides actionable insights across your organization. It's also a very cost-effective solution, endpoint security being packaged in without blowing out IT budgets. Effectively, it's an enhancement of the existing antivirus capabilities built into Microsoft 365. And it offers small and medium businesses powerful capabilities like the EDR, warding against ransomware. It's got proactive automated investigation and response, means ultimately the people looking after your systems have a much better tool set to be able to keep you protected. Not only that, Defender for Business provides a security experience for Windows and non-Windows platforms. You'll be able to see alerts and incidences from various supported operating systems in the Microsoft 365 Defender, and also better protect your organization's network. Supported platforms include Windows and Mac OS, and they also support Android and iOS devices. So this product can be deployed to your mobile devices as well, and obviously server, etc., and the virtual desktop spaces for people operating in that space. And the best part is it's all being offered within that product stack at no additional cost. It's essentially E5, which is the highest level of enterprise security value, being added to the 365 Business Premium. And with this addition, Microsoft 365 Business Premium really offers an unparalleled and comprehensive suite for small and business needs. Protects you from all your product stack across Teams, Office, etc. So we only touched on this, but we'd be remiss if we didn't mention it again, ransomware. It's a commonly used attack where hackers attempt to use targeted malware to encrypt important files, then demanding payment to have them unlocked. 80% of businesses with less than 300 employees list ransomware as a top concern. How does Business Premium protect against this? With the new Microsoft Defender for Business capabilities like endpoint detection and response, there's protections in place, even if a user is tricked into bypassing defenses or a malicious actor is able to get past protections in a highly targeted scenario. Microsoft Defender for Business will detect and stop suspicious behaviors automatically, as well as correlate multiple related alerts into a single incident for reporting and follow-up investigations. 365 Business Premium also helps recover files in the event of a successful ransomware attack. Files stored in the OneDrive for Business are automatically versioned, which allows you to recover versions of the items that predate their encryption by the ransomware with just a few clicks. So just to summarize, 365 Business Premium brings a very layered approach to IT security as a whole, and it fits in very nicely with ACSC recommended security stacks like the Essential 8. Having those robust multi-layered protection, identity protection, advanced cyber threat protection to protect yourselves against phishing and ransomware, critical. Microsoft 365 Business Premium includes these defenses. As you can see, Microsoft 365 Business Premium also brings a multi-layered protection across user identity and access within utilizing those Azure AD Premium suite. Effectively, only authorized people within your business have access to that work data. With that work anywhere that we're moving more and more towards, securing devices that connect to work data and protecting against ransomware and phishing attacks across devices and apps, email and Teams, and also safeguards confidential documents with the right access controls. Why choose Microsoft 365 Business Premium? Well, as we've already mentioned, it brings together all the key capabilities that you need to enable work from anywhere. Collaboration tools through Microsoft Teams, allows you to secure your identity, data, and devices, and provides access to remote access in virtual desktops. Specifically, as a customer, it eliminates the need for multiple point solutions and allows you to reduce your operational costs, lowering potentially support help desk and maintenance costs while simplifying your licensing so you can focus on driving business with your customers. When compared to others, Microsoft Business Premium actually becomes a really cost competitive versus point solutions. If you think about all the capabilities that we've discussed within the Business Premium stack, including Defender for Office 365, Azure Active Directory, Intune, DLP, AIP, just to name a few, it's a lot more cost competitive versus point solutions where you'd be paying almost double the price in some instances. Defender for Business, now available within that space, makes it an even more complete and competitive solution with enterprise grade and cross-platform endpoint solutions. Something that I'm pretty sure other solutions aren't actually able to do at this point in time. And finally, sometimes we've heard a few rumors, why should I trust Microsoft to be my security vendor? Or is Microsoft serious about security? We've done a little bit of data collection for your consideration. Overall, as an enterprise software leader with over 90% of Fortune 500 companies, security and privacy are core to how Microsoft builds software, from Windows to Exchange, even Xbox and Azure, for example. Microsoft has blocked over 11 billion malicious and suspicious messages in past years, powered by AI and intelligence across their platforms. And their digital crimes unit has been at the forefront of taking down botnets and thwarting cyber attacks. Not only does Microsoft have unmatched breadth across security and management, the technology has also been recognized as best in class by many influential analysts. In the last year, Gartner designated Microsoft as a leader in 5 Magic Quadrants: access management, cloud access security, enterprise information archiving, endpoint platform protection, and unified endpoint management tools. And finally, recognizing Microsoft's commitment to protection of all customers, small business and enterprise, Microsoft was recently named as a leader in the IDC MarketScape for modern endpoint security for enterprise and small and mid-sized businesses. And the Defender product specifically is now ranked as a top antivirus by testers such as AV-Test, AV comparatives, SE labs, and more. There's also rather significant financial benefits of moving across to 365 Business Premium. You'll have one solution to work remotely or on site. You'll save time and money by managing and consolidating point solutions under the single technology provider. And you'll be able to protect your company from security risks. With an average cost of security attack at 80-odd thousand, there may be additional liabilities as a result. So I hope this presentation has armed you with why Microsoft Business Premium is considered the gold standard for small and mid-sized businesses. It really packs a punch in one solution with the best of productivity tools and advanced security and management. So you have everything you need to run your business with peace of mind. I'll leave you with a few links that you may want to reference for additional details after this session. We might hang around for a little bit in case you've got any questions. Thank you very much.